Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Reine Des Fleurs along Orpheus's route, in the middle of our non-stop blushing marathon. So Orpheus has admitted his feelings to us and gave us a little peck on the cheek, and Violet is super duper embarrassed about it. So let's finish up with our post-Ravia date. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. The awkwardness reaches a point where I can't take it anymore. That's fine. We shouldn't rush so much. And I guess you don't even have time to think about it now. I don't understand in what way this could be fine. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it now. But one day, I want to be your number one. Of course, I won't forget my duty as a knight. But love and work are two different things, right? I almost nodded my head, then quickly shut my mouth. I thought he was the one I could rely on most among the four knights. But in actuality, Orpheus is the one I need to be most careful of. When I rolled my eyes at him, thinking that, Orpheus says with a clear expression on his face, I better work hard on this, because I have many enemies already. Then, Violet, I'll take you home. Asagi must be waiting for you too. Oh god, poor Asagi. She's probably dead from exhaustion by now. Yes. It takes a while to cool my head, and when I'm finally calm, I groan and bury my head between my hands. While feeling certain of my guess, I walk after Orpheus, the lingering feeling of his touch still on my cheek. It's been a really long day. Oh, you're one to speak. How dare you say that in front of Asagi, after what she's been through? Well done, Asagi. You must be exhausted from playing with the twins so long. Indeed. I'm beyond exhausted. If it were Uranami, I would have just driven him out. But they're innocent requests. I just don't know how to deal with them. By the way, how did it go? Did you talk to Princess without any problems? Yes, about you too. Asagi, I still can't accept a world that relies on grace to thrive. I'm sorry to say this, but I can never... I know better than anyone just how stubborn you are, despite your looks. And I still won't change my opinion. I will keep telling you that your idea is taboo. I know that, so let's take a break. When our relationship gets awkward, our Reine will be worried too. Yes, let's do that then. Asagi, I just remembered, I have some more good news. I think today turned out to be my special day. Did something happen? You must have discovered Princess's favorite food or something of that sort. No, I just told Violet that I love her. What? Hold on. I didn't hear you well. What did you just say? I told Violet that I love her. He just tells her so blithely. You! What have you done? I told you so many times, do not mislead the princess's mind. But I never heard of love between a knight and the Reine being forbidden. And there was a Reine who married a knight in the past, right? So why can't we be like them? I'm not talking about... Is there a problem? There isn't, but, well... Calm down, I'm not trying to rush things. But I don't regret that I told her. I wanted her to know my feelings before it gets too late. Oh, what do you mean before it gets too late? We never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Orpheus. I won't give up on this no matter what happens. You're really... You're always trouble. Listen, Orpheus, I'll give in 100 yards and overlook it this time. Don't do anything against Princess's will. Just promise me that. Anything against her will? Just like that shameful man Leon, who suddenly jumped in and held her. Oh, too late. He already did it. He already kissed her on the cheek. I guess you're not going to tell her about that part, Orpheus? Or like Gislon, who always says inappropriate things and upsets Princess. Is he inching away from her? And then there's Louis, who always tries to seduce Princess, regardless of the time or place. Hold on. Orpheus, why are you stepping back? I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep. Good night, Asagi. Wait, Orpheus, I haven't finished talking. He's gone. I'll get even with him tomorrow. But tomorrow, I hope nothing happens. For Princess and for Orpheus too. Chapter 2, Epilogue, the beginning of the end. And as we know, that's not as bad as it sounded initially. Alright, now we're skipping. The sound of birds pitching around the carriage. The winds blow outside the window. But I can't hear any of it right now. And I know the reason. Because Orpheus's words still remain in my ears, even after a whole night. I love you, Violet. I can't even remember what I said in the ensuing chaos. What I can remember is Orpheus's blushing face. Who could forget that? And his soft smile after that moment. He really meant it. I have no doubt after his words and actions. The problem is my feelings. The carriage has arrived at the destination and slowed its movement. No, this isn't good. I have to forget about it for now. Let me think about it after the ceremony. I close my eyes and give a small sigh, trying to recall my duties as Reine. Violet! Orpheus! Why is he the one who shows up first in this situation? I look at him, feeling a little reproachful. Orpheus smiles at me, looking troubled. Don't be so stiff. I know how to behave at the right time and place. So don't worry. Just think about the ceremony now. Thank you, sweetie. Still, I can see a shadow fall across his expression as he speaks. For Orpheus, who rejects grace itself, these meetings can be nothing but pain for him. Yet, he still encourages me. I'm glad, but on the other hand, I feel a little pained by it. Thank you. I heard we'll be transferring grace from Campanula to Pavone this time. Yes, it seems like Pavone tends to run low on grace these days. What's that expression about? Orpheus closes his mouth once, then attempts to say something. But he shakes his head as if to let go of something, and then he calmly smiles. I'm by your side, so you'll be fine. I just nod my head without saying a word. We've held innumerable ceremonies to transfer grace now. I just pray that nothing will happen. Well, did we just sense that something might be happening at this particular ceremony, or do we get like this at every ceremony? While I was praying... Okay, now I'm going to skip some... Okay, so we just went through the whole thing where the goddess tries to take over. And now we're back to new stuff. So I can say this without hesitation now. I am the Western Knight who serves under the Reine Violet, Orpheus. I pledge that I will serve you and be with you both in good times and bad. Orpheus. He said no one can replace me, so I will... Violet! Orpheus! Why am I... He is calling me. Brought me back from the brink. Chapter 3, Orpheus 1. To whom I can show all my weakness. Violet! Orpheus. When I hear his voice, my consciousness stops fading and comes back. Please, say something! Violet! The figure that calls my name becomes blurry through my tears. There's somebody who needs me and not the goddess. Orpheus! I struggle hard to say something, but my lips refuse to do anything but shake. The power of Milene is encroaching all over my body and holds me spellbound.
It's too late. The goddess will come alive again now. Through the vessel that's called Violet. Why does she look like... Is that what the goddess Milani's like? So, where's our Reine?
No. I'm still here. I haven't disappeared.
No!
There is a person who shouts the word I wanted to say.
That's not the goddess. Violet's still there.
Orpheus. So that's our turning point, and we'll see exactly what direction the story takes after this in the next episode. It'll be interesting to see where things go from here. Now we're really going to start to learn some interesting things about Orpheus, I believe. So hope to see you there or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.